Alright guys, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, episode 11. In the last episode, if you saw what happened, it did not go so well for me. The title of that episode was called Dozing Off. Yep. And I don't mean my driver dozing off. I mean myself, me speaking, Eric dozing off. Yep, I was dozing off a couple of times while I was recording that last episode. And we had some crazy moments, some fails. Super truckin'. Let's see here. The last two deliveries I've done here. And we got, look at this, 2 satisfactory delivery ratings. And more violations. Penalties. So, the last 2 deliveries I've done were luxury SUVs and canned sardines in Great Britain, and they were not excellent ratings. They were both satisfactory, but I was managed to complete them, and now we have over 30,000 euros at level 4. Still a newbie, but super truckin' is going well. So, let's do another delivery. Let's stay in Great Britain. And that's what I did say in a previous episode, that I want to go to Great Britain and stay in Great Britain for a while. So now it's midnight. We're going to do a nighttime delivery in Great Britain. So, here we go. Cars from Birmingham, Great Britain to Cambridge. Not Birmingham, Alabama. The other Birmingham. Alright, well that loaded fast. Okay, so it's hard to see because it's dark. But this is what I usually do. Take a look at the interior of the truck before I start driving. Remember, we're in Great Britain. We drive on the the left side of the road. Oh, there are the cars. That's a lot of cars that we're hauling. I don't know this brand. It's like a diamond. The horn sounds like. Wow. Okay. Alright. So we are doing a nighttime delivery in Great Britain here. So we're going to be leaving Birmingham and get on the highway. And there it is, our destination. This won't take too long. So, hopefully, I won't doze off. How do I get out of here? I'm trying to figure out a way here. Oh wait, I can make the map bigger. There we go. I think I have to go this way. Oh yeah, turn on your lights. How do I keep forgetting that? Turn on your love light. It's an old song by The Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead is an old American rock band, and I really like that band, even though that band was way before my time. But I do listen to a lot of old rock and roll music, and that band is one of the best bands I've ever listened to, in my opinion. So yeah, I have Amazon Music, and I made a whole bunch of playlists of certain bands that I really like, and that's one of them. I made two playlists of the Grateful Dead. One of them is studio songs, and the other one is live songs. They're well known for their live songs. Okay, let me get past. There we go. Alright, go back to this camera. Alright, let me do that vehicle adjustment seat. There we go. I like it like that. There we go. Alright, hopefully no dozing off tonight. You're probably gonna ask me, am I tired as I speak? Oh, what the heck? Okay, this happened the last episode. My trailer always gets too close to the guardrails. Luckily, I wasn't going really fast, but that did happen in the last episode. I was going fast on the highway, and I hit the guardrail. Oh, I'm hitting it again. What the heck? Jeez. So you're probably asking me, am I tired as I speak? A little bit, but I'm not as tired as the last episode. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I want to stay in... Ooh, don't hit that. I want to stay in Great Britain for a while, so that I can kind of get used to it. And, yep, I do have... Oh my goodness. I do have the, what do you call it? Instead of kilometers, it's miles. I changed that setting to the units. Miles instead of kilometers. Okay, I don't know what it is. It seems like the lanes are kind of narrow, in my opinion. Alright. We're on the highway, and man, it's really dark. Let's see how I do here. It's really dark, even with my high beams on. So that is the challenge for this delivery, driving in Great Britain in the complete darkness. Oh, there we go. So yeah, opposite as in France. So far we never got gas in this game, as well as resting, because every time we do a new delivery where we use a different truck, our reset timer, not reset, our rest counter, it resets. That's what I meant to say. But until I buy my first truck in this game, it won't be like that. Or I should say, until I buy my first used truck. I'm not sure when I'll do that, but I'll let you know in a future episode. I'll let you know. And I believe once I buy a used truck, then I guess I can do some live streams of this game. This is already episode 11. Episode 1 was on May 30th. So, yeah, about a little over a month. Wow. So I did like 10 episodes in a month. That's really cool. So we are in Great Britain. As I speak, the big thing happening in sports is Wimbledon, the biggest tennis tournament of the year. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was gonna like pass that trucker at the last second, but instead the trucker decides to change lanes. Yep. If you are a tennis fan, I'm kind of, yeah, I guess I am a tennis fan. I would usually watch that. I would watch quite a lot of that. And that's in London. I would like to go to London. That would be awesome. Past this trucker. So since this is the opposite, driving on the left side of the road, I assume the right lane is the fast lane and the left lane is the slow lane. If it's the opposite, I guess so. Going to Cambridge, right? Yes, we are. I would usually do 2 deliveries per episode instead of just 1. But the more I play this game, the more options we'll get in terms of picking your delivery. You can do a longer delivery, you can do a shorter delivery, it's up to you. Yeah, I do like this game, but since I am from America, I'm always going to play more of American Truck Simulator than this game, Euro Truck Simulator 2. But if I was living in Europe, then I would be playing this game more, you know? I've never been to Europe. Oh, and speaking of tennis, a lot of tennis players are from Europe. Yeah, it's crazy. Back in the old days, there weren't that many tennis players from Europe. Except for, like, Great Britain. But now you got players from the Czech Republic, Russia, what else? France, Belgium, you know? I mean, those are like soccer countries. This lane is very narrow, it seems like. You gotta go slower here. Of course, Europe loves hockey. And next year will be the Winter Olympics in Italy. And hockey will be very interesting to watch because they'll be having the NHL players in there. So that'll be fantastic. That's an emergency delivery that trucker's doing, I think. It's got its, what do you call it? Hazard lights on. Letting y'all know. Be extra cautious. I have to go here. Oh, crap. Well, that's a fail. Wow. Wow, I'm on top. Are you serious? Oh. Oh! Another fail, guys. Another fail. I didn't doze off this time, but I just made a stupid decision at the last second by shifting lanes, and then that happened. Oh, I can press V. If you cannot start moving... It's hard to see because it's dark. Might be best if I just tow to service. If I can't get out of here anytime soon, then I'm gonna have to tow to service here. I'll be doing that. Yeah, visit service immediately. Well, 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 another epic failed moment. Oh, wow, it's already morning time. No, wait, we gotta repair. Is it gonna be covered by my employer? Yes. They will be. Wonderful. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, this truck that I'm using has over 400,000 miles? That's insane. I mean, what if I buy a truck that's a used truck that has that many mileage on there? Oh wow, I'm about to be there at my destination. I basically just time traveled forward. I guess that's a good thing. I went forward. I time traveled forward instead of backwards. Yeah, because I think the last time I had to do a tow to service was the last episode, and I traveled backwards. I had to do more driving. In this, I have to do less driving. Okay, well, I guess that works for me. We're already in Cambridge, and you can see what the vehicles look like. You get to see what the vehicles look like. There we go. Alright, I'm still gonna do the where do you need it option. Especially after completing the driving academy. I do like the word do you need it. And I'm kind of starting to do that as well in American Truck Simulator, the word do you need it. Okay. All right. There we go. We're not going to get an excellent, I don't think, because we did damage some of the trailer. Satisfactory. Driven distance 91 miles, time taken nearly 4 hours. Fuel consumed 19.6 gallons. But that still wasn't bad. We got mostly greens, you know. We're getting closer to level 5. Alright, let's do one more delivery here. now it's Wednesday, early Wednesday morning. So let's start in Great Britain. How about we leave Great Britain and go back to France, since we were kind of traveling in Great Britain for almost a whole day. So how about we go back to France? From Cambridge, Great Britain to Salas, France. Luxury SUVs. Wait a minute, I think I already did that. I think I already did a delivery with that. Yeah, I did. Let's try a different delivery. Never mind. I would like to do a different delivery here. Okay, precast stairs from Southampton. That's how you pronounce that city. Great Britain to Salas, France, or Calas, France. Precast stairs. Alright. Hopefully, I won't have any fails here in this delivery. I don't think so. We may not, because it'll be daylight. I'm just not a fan of the dark in this game. Just like an American Truck Simulator, because it's just so damn dark, you know? That's some fancy chairs. the way the chairs look. Every truck kind of looks similar. The interior, or even the exterior, kind of looks similar. I think that's a French word that says. I'm gonna try and pronounce it in French. Transinet. Or transinet. I think the T at the end is silent. But yeah, I used to take French classes for like 10 years straight while I was growing up. So I do know some words. I was part of the French immersion program, yeah. And most of my friends that you see in the videos, I met them from way back then. Alright, this is a Scania truck. Alright, this is going to be a longer delivery, 4 hours. We're going to go back to France here. So, let's do this. At least I didn't doze off, but we had another failed moment. Hopefully no fails here. I believe that was my first time hitting another vehicle in this game. From the last delivery, I think it was. Alright. Up. Gotta do this again with the vehicle adjustments. The seat. Alright. Looks good to me. Go this way. Oh, I forgot. Left side of the road. There we go. I really don't know why Great Britain drives on the left side of the road, but pretty much the rest of Europe, they drive on the right side of the road like we do in North America. It is what it is. Australia, they also drive on the left side of the road. Oh, I keep forgetting I always forget to turn on my headlights, or turn on my love light. I got another headlight penalty offense for not turning on my headlights. That's like the most common penalty for me. There we go. We can do it like this. Okay. It is, oh gosh. Oh, I got too close to that barrier again. Oh, we got speed cameras. Oh boy. It is about 4:30 a.m. in this game, and look, it's already getting daylight, which means Great Britain gets a long... Oh, I got a speeding violation. Great Britain gets a long daylight, long amounts of daylight. Where I live, 4:30 a.m., it's still pitch black. But if you live in Canada, I think it'll start getting daylight. If you live in Alaska, oh man, they get even more daylight. It's like the farther up north you live, the more daylight you'll get during the summer season, which we are in the summer season as I speak. So yeah, and of course winter is the opposite. Oh my gosh, why do I keep hitting that? I keep hitting the freaking guardrails. Does it say I need to visit service immediately? Oh no, I don't. Okay, well, I guess I can keep going. And I damaged my trailer 2%, which means we are not going to get an excellent. I don't think we will. I think the sun is already out. The sun is already out before 5 a.m. Hey, car, what are you doing? Unbelievable. This game is crazy. By the way, speaking of Wimbledon, if y'all follow that, the first 2 days were extremely hot. I saw that it said that it's the hottest Wimbledon in history, the first 2 days, which is crazy. Wow, it says, I'm looking up the weather right now, the sunrise, it'll be at 4:49 a.m. and sunset at 9:20 p.m. Wow. That's crazy. But for me, sunrise will be a little after 6 a.m. and the sunset will be a little after 8 p.m. So, yeah, it's different everywhere. And if you're also a tennis fan, the Australian Open, that would always happen in January. But when it's January over there, it's basically summer. That's basically Australia's summer. But now that, you know, it's summer where I live, it's basically the opposite in Australia. It's the winter. It's winter in Australia, so that's why they would have the Australian Open tennis tournament in January, because that's their summer month. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the right lane is the fast lane. The opposite. So it is a beautiful Wednesday morning in this game. Yeah, I believe I am right. The right lane is the fast lane, the left lane is the slower lane, and this right here is the emergency lane. So, yeah, the opposite. Oh, we got that going on over there. I should probably start passing these vehicles right now. Oh, we got 2 tunnels approaching. We are approaching 2 tunnels. Oh boy, this is interesting. Oh, a speeding violation? I didn't even realize that the speed limit dropped. Oh no, it never did. It was always at 50. I was speeding. We have cruise control, so that helps. I'm gonna turn that on right now. Cruising. What the heck? What happened to the... What happened to the lines on the road? Okay. Oh, now the speed limit increased to 60 miles per hour. So we're going to be leaving Great Britain, and we're going to be going back to France. The opposite from a couple episodes ago. We went from France to Great Britain. So we're going to be taking that... what do you call it? Oh, I forgot to look at the map. My apologies. I usually look at the map before we start traveling, but I forgot to do that. So, leaving Southampton... Get on this highway, going eastbound, and then we're going to be going right here. That symbol is called a channel tunnel. So we're going to be teleporting to the other channel tunnel, and then we'll be back in France, drive on the right side of the road. And there it is. There's our destination. So that is how that works. Wow, this truck has over 363,000 miles? My goodness. Another truck that has a ton of miles. A crazy amount of miles. That is a lot. A lot more than my trucks that I've owned in American Truck Simulator. I think I can do a pass-by. I think I can. Because the lanes are like this. I think I can do a pass-by. I know you can do that in America. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well... I saw that vehicle coming and it came really fast, so... I hit that other car. What does that say? Gomme? It's in French. Gomme du monde? Gomme du monde? Gomme du monde? I don't know. I don't know what that is. But you can just tell by... I can tell by looking at the words. Like it's in French, so... And no, I don't have any mods in this game because this is still a pretty brand new game for me. I don't know if I'll ever get mods in this game because I just am more into American Truck Simulator anyways. So this is kind of like a very basic profile. Oh, we better get back on this lane and channel tunnel. Okay, we keep going here. So, we're going to be leaving Great Britain here. Channel tunnel Dover. Dover? Like Dover, Delaware? Or what about Dover, the elevator brand? Alright, which one do I go to? I think I go to this one. No, the one after that. There we go. Alright. This is so cool. This is like what they do in real life. Alright, here we go. Travel time 35 minutes, depart. And basically we teleported there. Would have been cool if we get to see like a cutscene, you know, of us traveling. That would have been cool to see a cutscene of that. And now we resume the delivery. Uh-oh. There we go. I have to go all the way around so I can get out of this big area. Exit. Is there going to be like a sign that says you drive on the left side or the right side of the road? I believe London said, or Great Britain said, when I arrived in Great Britain, leaving the Channel Tunnel, it'll say something like that. Oh, you must drive on the left side of the road. And I was the truck that I was using, the steering wheel was on the left side of the road and I was driving it on the right side of the road. Now it's the opposite. I'm in a vehicle, a truck, with the steering wheel on the right hand side and I'm using it on the right side of the road, if that makes sense. Okay, okay, so this is a one-way street. Oh, what the? Oh, crap, I forgot. I was on the left side of the road. I completely forgot. Ay. I'm sorry, trucker. Thankfully, we did not hit each other. Whoa, okay. Yes, we're back on the right side of the road. There we go. Okay, there. I'm not sure if there are any other countries where they drive on the left side of the road. All I know is Great Britain and Australia. There might be a few more. I can't think. I have to look that up or something. But I know that most of the world drive on the right side of the road. Speeding. I didn't realize that I'm going that fast. Of course, I get a speeding violation as soon as I said that. At least I'm not dozing off, although I am kind of tired. But at least I'm also not recording this on the same night as premiering it. That takes more time, you know. It takes quite a bit of storage, quite a bit of gigabytes of the video file. Then I have to upload that. That takes even more time, you know. Is that a cop right there? There's two people in there. Can't tell. It says gendarmerie. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's a company. I don't know. Yeah, and the traffic lights, they turn yellow right before they turn green, like it's a 3, 2, 1 countdown. It's kind of like Lakitu, what Lakitu does in Mario Kart, you know, the countdown signal. We are approaching our destination. Usually the episodes are around 50 minutes. This one will be a little bit shorter. That's okay. I don't know what I'll do next in the next episode. You're just gonna have to see. You're just gonna have to wait and see and find out. And no, I don't record 2 episodes on the same day. I would wait a few nights before I record the next episode. I'm getting kind of hungry, so this is the perfect timing. Alright. And it is over here. Oops. Okay. There we go. Here we are. We are here. Let's do it again. The word do you need it? Alright. Thankfully, we have a lot of space to use. Transiné. We are back in France. Maybe in the next episode we'll go to a different country. We'll see. I think Belgium is in this game. I would like to see that. I might have to check out Belgium. And I know there's a lot of DLC maps because this game came out in 2012, but I'm not going to get every single DLC because I'm not going to be playing this game as much as American Truck Simulator, like I said. Oh, wow. The game accepted. Alright, there we go. Well, that was a much better delivery because it was an excellent indeed. Driven distance 157 miles, time taken 4 hours, 40 minutes. Fuel consumed 33.0 gallons. And we have officially leveled up to level 5. We are now an enthusiast. No more newbie. Oh, and we get another skill point, so this is my 5th skill. I guess I'll do either long distance or eco driving. Let's do long distance. So maybe in the future I'll do like 1 long delivery instead of 2 shorter deliveries. Alright guys, that is it for this episode. And yeah, I guess I survived. Super Truckin' is doing pretty well. So until then guys, see you next time for more Euro Truckin'.